Welcome back to Emotional Mojo. She has inspired people all over the world through her highly vibrational art, which some scientists believe actually has unique healing properties. Welcome author and artist Jaqueline Ripstein.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Today.
I can't wait to talk about your art because you create each of your works of fine art in 3 different wavelengths of light, normal light, black light, and then a combination of the two. So tell us how you created this.
I wanted to show people the light of God, and I've been painting for 38 years now. I used to have the agents of Salvador Dali for many years, and I used to say, God, show me the way to show people the divine within each of us and the light of God. And you know that it says that ask and you shall find. It happened. So I developed this technique. It took me 3 years, and then I patented it in 1986.
Okay.
And what happens is these are oils, as you can see in the screen. And the first one, you see it under normal light. And the second one, it's the same painting under black light, and you see the 2 angels appear, or here the boat.
Wow, it's like completely different painting.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, if I show you who you are in your body, but then show you your soul, you're the same, yet it's
That's
a 2-dimensional part of who we are.
That's deep.
Wow, I love that. So your work has had such an unexpected impact on people. It's almost like subliminal messaging, like subliminal advertising, you know? So the unconscious sees this, like you say, this light of God. So how does it impact people?
Well, what happens is that we're so accustomed to seeing the material world and getting an identity of who we think we are. And in the book, you know, several times in lesson 5, I am, shows you that you are not the host, you are not the mother, you are not the parent, you are not the lawyer, the doctor. Those are identities and roles in life. You are a being of light. You are a soul. We all are light beings.
Yeah.
And when we really understand that we are creating life through the invisible, not through the visible, the world will change.
I'm getting chills just hearing her talk about this.
Can you
Are you guys like amazed?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of amazing because you're basically painting 3 separate paintings or these 3 pieces of art. How do you find inspiration for each aspect of that, each light?
It comes to me, you know, I don't do it. I'm just the brush.
It's just like we talked about earlier, you know, sometimes when you look for the inspiration, it doesn't come, but you said it just comes to me. So I want to know, you actually weren't able to speak for 3 years. Tell us about what happened and how you were able to get past that.
See, I never thought I was an author like you are. I always thought I'm an artist. I love what I do. I have passion for what I do. But I'm not a writer, but that's, you know, I kept
But you
on
wrote this
doing
book.
things
I
with-
just want to mention the book,
Yes,
The Art
right.
of Healing Art.
Right here.
Okay,
Yes.
so it heals people, and so
keys
you
to
were able to
power
heal
away.
yourself through art.
Yeah, so what happened is from one day to another, I started not feeling well, having headaches. They thought I had a brain tumor.
Okay.
I ended up in the Mayo Clinic with hundreds of studies on me. Not pleasant, you can imagine.
Right.
And then I stopped talking. I just couldn't talk.
Wow.
And God knew what he was doing because through the silence, once I gave in to the fear of having no control over my body, from one day up to the other, we're used to talk, and then you're barely talking. People are not understanding you. And I had to overcome those fears and stop fighting the sickness.
Okay.
When I stopped fighting the sickness, at that point, I said, God, you take over. You know, I just let it go.
Wow.
At that point, I took the pen, and the whole book was dictated to me.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Well, you know, and that's actually a biblical story, if you can recall, out of the New Testament. You know, when a father, his son, who was going to be a very prominent figure in the Bible, he was going to name him something different, and he couldn't talk for a while. And then when he was able to talk after years, he named him the right name. Yeah. But I think what you're talking about is very pivotal because it's all about finding your voice and naming the thing the way it's supposed to be properly named.
Yeah.
And I like that. That's
Stop
great.
looking, it'll come to you.
And giving it to humanity because this book helps people in these times to coming to awareness and a wake-up state,
Right.
Yeah.
which is what we really need for our humanity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and I love the subliminal part of it because
Yes.
sometimes people won't get it, even if you hit them over the head with it.
Yes.
All right, so I want to look at this
Yeah, this is
painting.
exciting.
We have these lights here. Tell us how this is going to work.
Okay, you tell me, I want you to tell me what you see in the painting and what emotion does it reflect to you?
I see a wrecked ship.
Okay, have you
Yeah.
been wrecked before in your
Yes.
life?
Yes.
Okay, how do you feel when you're wrecked?
Broken.
Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken.
What
Yeah,
else?
scattered.
Hope-
Turmoil. A lot of turmoil.
Searching,
Yeah.
searching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, by the way, is lesson 5 in the book. So
Okay.
each of the paintings is a portal. You think it's a painting, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not a painting.
Okay, what
it's
is it?
atoms vibrating that have their own color that's also vibrating, plus the emotional, plus the spirit
Okay.
Yeah.
communicating.
Wow.
So you do see the name
Yes.
of the boat.
Yeah,
Do you
life.
see it's
Life.
life?
Yeah.
I think most people have gone, in an adult time. We've all gone through this time
Okay,
when we
so-
want to give up. So now,
So we don't want to give up.
you don't want to give
So-
up because you understand that this is part of the illusion
Right.
world. Now, put on the light, Annette.
Okay.
Tara.
Oh.
Oh, wow. You see that?
You can
Go
see
and
them.
look at it.
Yeah. So we see a ship.
Wow, you see
Now
a
look
ship.
at the light. You see that the boat appears sailing.
Yes.
And the whole meaning of this is to give you the hope
Wow.
Yeah.
that if in a moment of your life you feel destroyed, your soul can never be destroyed.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it
the
can't.
illusion world, the one that really destroys.
Oh, you are
Wow.
awesome.
We love
I
that.
That was
love
nice.
your art. I love you. I love your soul. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
Yes.
for sharing it with us. So for more information, you can go to JaquelineRipstein.com. So will you stick around and play a little game of yes, no
Sure,
with
of
us?
course.
All right,
yes.
Charles,
So
what do we
We're
got?
going to jump into a game that we like to call yes or no. It's really simple. First up, we're going to ask you a little question, and you're going to say yes or no and give us a little opinion. So first up, fines for feeding homeless people. This is the latest case getting attention. It's in Verona, Italy, where the mayor passed a controversial ordinance fining people up to $700 for feeding homeless people in the town center. Now, the mayor says he passed it after local residents complained about homeless camps popping up around. Similar attempts to bar people from feeding homeless have cropped up in the U.S., including in Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Raleigh, Seattle, and Orlando. The question is, are the fines the answer for the homeless problem?
No.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't be fining people.
I say no, and I say
We all say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like it.
taking the effort to find somebody and patrolling that can be used to actually feed these
Yeah,
people
you
and find
use
them.
that money
Exactly.
to feed them.
Exactly,
Makes
and the
sense.
energy as well.
Exactly. All right.
All right, so our next topic, financial infidelity. Now, a new poll finds that many Americans lie to their partners about money.
Hey.
30% admit to committing financial infidelity. This includes hiding recipes, secret bank accounts. 13% admit to lying about income or debt. Do you or have you ever lied to a spouse or significant other?
I mean, I would like to call them like little innocent. Oh yeah,
So
no.
go ahead and flip that around there,
Yeah.
Tara.
Oh, sorry.
Tara,
Yes.
you
Sorry.
can-
Yes. Yes.
We
I
share
am.
we share accounts, so there's no way to get around it. We
Yeah,
share
and
accounts.
I'm just straight up,
Oh, the women said yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think there's a theme
I
going
gotta
on.
ask my wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my wife if she said yes.
So. All right. So actually, we have on our Facebook page, we asked people about whether you should share money stashes. So weigh in. Go to our Facebook page and let us know.